Let me set the camera down. Here's what's crazy. Just shot a video for the Horner on Politics page, and it's going to be a hot one. So if you haven't gone over there and subscribed, that's youtube.com/HornerPolitics. It's on my page here. I'll put the annotations up if I get time. Battery ran out while I was recording the video, but the video was so hot, it was so good. I really enjoyed doing what I was doing. So I left it as is. So when you go over and check it out a little bit later, just know, I know it cut out in the end. I know. Get over there if you have not subscribed to the Horner on Politics page. Check it out. But it's Horner Politics, I suppose, is the YouTube crap, because it made partner. The page made partner. Along with, if you haven't got over there, you weren't the first people to get in on the YouTube joke. You know, you do things in life where you're just kind of joking. Like when the Beastie Boys got into hip hop, when they got into rap, they did it as a joke. They were a punk band, and now look at them, 20-some years later. Just, you know, basically some of the forefathers of hip-hop. So sometimes a joke ends up something fairly humorous and serious or successful, and Kush the Fish, the verbally vicious fish, is now a partner. Let me see if I can get into this correctly today, guys. I don't want to offend. Who gives a good damn if I offend anybody? I've done a lot of videos on here picking on emo kids, picking on scene kids, this and that, and I know that I've sounded like an old fart, an old fogey. Some dude that just doesn't know what I'm talking about. But I've done the research on trying to figure out where we made this transition where kids were tough. And now they're not. Is that the best way to put it? And look, kids don't need to be thugs. They don't need to be crazy kids. Look, I grew up in South Alabama as a child in the 70s, man. You should see some of the pictures of me in plaid pants with big white belts on. Great stuff. Horrible. My parents should be jailed just for the stuff they made me wear. But I think I figured out where the problem lies. If you have children out there, I'm going to help you with some suggestions today. If you're young, I'm going to help you move forward. Let's start with the parents first. Guys, stop dipping your kids in strawberry-flavored Purell every day. Everybody's like, oh my God, there are people out there that abduct children. It's horrible. Babies are getting kidnapped and raped to death every day. They're just sticking it in their butt and breaking them off. First of all, statistics show that's absolutely not true. Percentages per capita no higher now than they ever were. It's just Dateline NBC needs good ratings, so they make you think if your little kid goes outside, they're going to get abducted by a crazy clown. Just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. Happened a lot more often, actually, in the 70s and 80s, and there was no internet, no Amber Alert, no way to rescue your kids. Kids weren't as smart with it. But here's the thing. When I was a kid in the summer in South Alabama, sometimes I'd go 2, 3, 4 days without bathing. It got to the point where the house reeked so bad, finally I was forcibly thrown into the shower because a 10-year-old shouldn't want to bathe. A 10-year-old shouldn't want to smell pleasant. A 10-year-old shouldn't have a collection of candies, cologne, and perfumes in their cabinet. They should wear whatever dad's got laying around that costs $6, and that's only if they're going to church. When I came home at the end of the day, which is 7:30 in the morning, boom, front door was kicked open. Mom said, get out! I said, where do you want me to go? She said, I don't care. Just not here. You guys remember that? You come home, you're staying in. You better go play, you better go enjoy it. That's back when squirrels were scared and toys were made of metal. If I didn't come home at the end of the day covered in some combination of dirt, poo, animal urine, blood, with a great story of how I climbed a pole to catch a bird and fell out and landed on a squirrel, it was not a successful day. If at the front door I didn't need to get parents frisked to make sure that no live reptiles made it to the dinner table, it had not been a good summer day. I stunk to high heaven. I smelled like Rush Limbaugh and Ann Coulter after a threesome with Sean Hannity. That's what I smelled like, and that is gross. Now we dip our kids in strawberry-flavored Purell every time they touch a bar or a piece of wood at the mall. No wonder your kid's getting abducted. They smell delicious. Let them stink a little. Let them stink a little, parents. And go find them some metal toys. Toys with lead-based paint on them that are already half-rusted that say Tonka right on the side. Go find them some lawn darts. Anybody remember lawn darts? about this long, weighed about 4 pounds, came to a sharp point on the end. You and your buddy got together, you had a little circle. You put the little circle in front of you, you sent your buddy about as far as you could send him and said, now you put your circle in front of you. And then you fired this metallic projectile, this smart bomb, at your friend, trying to land it in the circle, because I look at it like this. Yes, in the 60s and the 70s and the early 80s, some kids did die because their head was impaled. My phone, Kevin Kraft probably. My head, their head was impaled with a lawn dart. I call that natural selection. I think if you're a spry 10, 11-year-old, you can't get out of the way of a large metallic projectile that you know has been aimed at you. You didn't need to grow up. So you young cats, you hear them saying, I love playing video games. I love doing all that kind of stuff. I've gotten to the age where I deserve to have that time. And you also should play video games and have fun. I'm not here to criticize you today. I'm really not. I'm here to help you out because I still got some hope for you because I got a large fan base that's young. And I know that I dog a lot of cats. But the fact of the matter is I ask you to just go outside once in a while with your friends. Pick up a couple sticks and have a sword fight till somebody bleeds. Go out in the woods, see the first small, furry woodland creature you can find, grab it, shove it in your pocket. If it bites you, there are rabies shots out there. It'll be a great story when you grow up. Get some hair back on your childlike balls, kids. That's what I'm saying. Help us save this country because we've ran into the ground and we need some good, tough people to buck up and get things done. And that's you. And you can't do it while you're playing with a Nerf gun and trying to level up on Ninja Gaiden. You should do those things. But once in a while, you should put the lid back on the pickle jar. Put the cheese away. Go outside and bleed for the sake of my future, for the sake of your future, and God knows for the future of this country. Go outside, get dirty, and get a scar. My name is Daryl Horner. I approve this message. And remember, if any parts of this video bothered you, like the people yesterday who were mad that I called Danny Goki Danny McDeadwife, I couldn't remember his last name. And it's just a joke. Okay? And I know it's not a joke to him, so he can come here and yell at me. The rest of you can shut it. Get over yourself, though. I get over myself every day. Get over to the Horner on Politics page if you haven't got over to the Kush the Fish page. I'll put the annotations up on here. You guys are great. How awesome is it those pages got partnerships? That's it, though. 3 pages. I can't do any more than that. Verbally Vicious Nation is now taking over the air, the land, and the sea. Next is outer space. Talk to you later.